ร่างกาย
Where to go for the biggest water fight in the world and what not to do. These are going to be some of the mistakes that you want to avoid to make sure that you and your family have the best time during Songkran festival in Thailand. Now, first thing first, what is Songkran? Songkran is Thailand New Year festival celebrated annually from April 13 to 15. Depending if it lands on the weekend, it might extend it to April 16 or 17. It's one of the biggest water fights in the world, symbolizing cleansing, renewal, and a fresh start of the year. Now this is a Buddhist tradition, so expect it to be celebrated in countries such as Laos, Cambodia, and Myanmar. And as a Cambodian myself, I'm very familiar with it. In fact, in Cambodia, we call it the Cambodian New Year or the Khmer New Year. So traditionally, Songkran have involved from pouring water over the Buddha statue and the elderly hand as a blessing, but today it has turned to a nationwide street party involving local and tourists drench each other with water gun and white milky powder on their face. So let's start off with what not to do, and these are some of the mistakes to keep you safe, especially if you are a female traveler. So first thing first, you do not want to bring your phone without a waterproof bag, right? As you're going out and about in 2025, you probably bring your phone, and it's very important for you. And you are gonna be carrying with yourself this phone sleeve around your neck that's gonna be keeping your phone dry, but at the same time it have a touchable screen so that you still can use your phone and taking photo, right? You can buy one of these bags anywhere in the street. There's gonna be plenty of people selling it around the street where the party is held, right? Or even near the BTS station as well. If you wanna be extra safe, you can order this phone bag sleeve online, whether in Lazada or Shopee. It will cost you anywhere between $1 to $5. So if you want to be extra safe, just order in advance to get that delivered to your address. Mistake number 2 is that you want to wear a protective glasses, right? So people are going to be spraying water and you don't know where those water come from, right? I have experienced this myself. There's water get shot in my eye and my eye get very irritated and it's turned red in the next few days. Some of those water can be very, very dirty and you do not want to risk it, right? On the other note, it doesn't have to be the quality of the water. It could be the pressure of the gun. Like some of the tourists out there buy very, very high pressure gun, right? It's actually hurt you when they spray it to you, especially when it's sprayed to your eye. So you can get a very red eye from not wearing protective glasses. Now, mistake number 3 is to bring some cash. Okay, so when you are not able to use your phone, it would be very hard. Try to refill your water. Again, like refill your water will cost money depending on where you play and which party you held in. So make sure that you bring small notes such as 20 baht or 100 baht as extra cash. You won't be able to use your phone just because it's wet everywhere, and just make sure that you bring cash and coins. It's just a lot easier, right? Mistake number 3 is that you do not want to buy street food on the street, okay? I don't know how they sell food with all this water fight. Because guys, some of this party, when people are walking on the street and spraying water, there's also people selling street food on the side, right? Some of them might have plastic bag to cover their food, but I would not risk it, right? This food would be highly contaminated on the street and I would not risk my health. Mistake number 4, you have to be extra careful, especially when you're female, because you know they really have this tradition coming from the Myanmar where they play this white powder that they're gonna be put it in your face. But I hear a story where young boys and young guys out there will try to put it somewhere else, maybe on your chest or somewhere on your body. So you have to be extra careful and be aware of your surroundings when you see young boy and young guy holding this wet powder and they walking towards you, okay? And again, you could just straight out say no, because this powder You don't want it in your eye either or your mouth. Mistake number 5 is using a car to get to your destination. If you can, try use motorbike, Grab, or take the BTS to where you want to go, because the street would be highly congested during this festival. So do not try a car anywhere, and if you do end up in a car, just expect a 6 to 8 hour traffic jam. You're gonna be there all night, okay? Alright guys, hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully I don't miss any crucial mistake. I only have been into this festival around 3 times during my 3-year stay in Thailand, and in the next part of this video we're gonna show you the best place in my opinion on to where to celebrate this party. If you want to know how I was able to semi-retire in Southeast Asia and enjoy good food like this without having to worry about like my finance and my expense, make sure to check the link in the description. I make an absolutely free course to show you how I leverage somebody else's software that's been pre-built, pre-made, and resell it for up to 80 or 90% of profit margins, right? This business model is what I call a no-code SaaS, no-code software as a service. It has some element of AI integration to it. So we pretty much just, again, took somebody else's software and resell it to business owners such as hair salon, chiropractor, and real estate agents, and help them do basic, simple automation like appointment reminder, lead nurturing, lead generation. I also do this, and you can do this with just a laptop and internet connection from anywhere around the world. That's allowed me to actually live my life here in Thailand while making US dollar and spend it in Thai baht, and absolutely change my life for the better and allow me to experience Thailand as a country and meet amazing people along the way. Yeah, check it out. You can go to all of this place at once, because remember, like, this festival is lasting between 3 to 5 days. So you can have all of the time to go to all of these places in the checklist day by day, one by one. So if you're in Bangkok like me, the first obvious place is Khao San Road. Like, this street are crazy.
Every time we walk past someone, they drink water from us. There's no getting dry in here.
I want you to check this out, right? This is Thailand.
If you want to see what crowds look like, this is what crowds look like. Wow.
There's people dancing. There's street food everywhere. There's nightclubs, after party, before party, and people are really going crazy. And you will find a lot of people not even wearing shirt. Like, they will go there in a swimming suit or a bathing suit. As you can see in the footage here, I'm not even wearing shirt myself, because what's the point, guys? The shirt is wet, it's heavy, and you know, if you have a good body, which you know a lot of people will be in that street, just show it off, right? The next place would be BTS Silom, or the Silom area, right? It's really famous for the transgender community. You'll find a lot of guys with six-pack and with really nice tattoo, which is showing off their craft, showing off their body. Really different vibe than Khao San itself. And people in Silom is just really add that, you know, taste of Thailand to this already fun and exciting, energized party, right? The next place to play your water fight would be Nana. Again, very similar vibe to Silom and Khao San, but Nana is probably famous during the daytime, right? So if you go there, people will just like standing there and spraying and putting all this white powder on you, and you really just don't ask permission. You just go ahead, shoot everyone and see if they reciprocate, right? I try not to shoot anyone with young kids, but anyone that walking with a water gun will subconsciously communicate that they are in the party, right? So if you guys are looking for somewhere where it's more organized and more kids friendly and a little less crazy, I would recommend that you guys going to the Siam Paragon or the Siam station, all right? You gotta look at this, look at Songkran, right? Wow. At Siam Paragon, they always have some sort of a concert, and the party there is very controlled. They would have security guide standing in every corner to make sure like everyone is behaved. I would go to Siam if I have small kids. The Siam is just not too crazy. And alongside with that, just 200 meters from Siam, you have CentralWorld. All right now we're at CentralWorld, and look at not as many people, but it's still a lot. Not too organized like Siam, but it's way more family friendly and it's way more organized than comparing to Silom and Nana, which is pretty much just an outside street. In CentralWorld and Siam, there would be a private security officer that would overlook everything, making sure that you have your water filled, making sure that no one is violating anyone or anything would turn to a brawl or fight. So what I really like about the festival is that you get to walk and immerse in the local experience. As you can see here, we're gonna walk through the street. They can't dodge Thai people, this is like the one time of the year where they get to be relaxed, they get to be not working and not worry too much about bills and money. Like, doesn't matter how rich or how poor you are, everyone can enjoy this festival differently. Man, it's super wet right now. So the next place that I want to recommend to you guys is Pattaya, right? If you're in Bangkok, you can take a short car ride to Pattaya. And as you can see here, we with our friend and we road trip. We enjoy the beach cafe during the daytime right here, getting ready for our nighttime festival in Pattaya. So this was a private event. There was a concert. Thai people like to do that. They like to have a superstar come on board. I remember clearly from this event, there's gonna be people standing above you and they're gonna spray you with water hose and you're gonna be able to enjoy your music at the same time. So kind of like fascinating experience. So that's it guys, this is Songkran Festival. If you're in Bangkok, we'll cover Khao San Road, Siam Station and CentralWorld, going to Pattaya, which is outside of Bangkok. Really everywhere and anywhere people will be playing this water gun anyway, but these are like the top places to play in Bangkok in general. So if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and considering sharing it to a friend who's looking to come to Thailand during April where it's very hot and you get to celebrate this cooling water fight and water spray at the same time to combat the hot weather. Let me know what you think about this festival. Drop in the comment. If you're from Cambodia, Laos or Myanmar, let me know how you celebrate in your country and how it's different from the Thai people. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one.